Welcome to day 13 of the words in the hymn. Today I've chosen the verse from 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 6. For God who said light shall shine out of the darkness is the one who has shone in our hearts to give light of knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Christ. The hymn I've chosen today is Thou whose almighty word. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. Thou who, the words, the first stanza goes like this. Thou whose almighty word, chaos and darkness heard, and took their flight. Hear us, we humbly pray, and where the gospel's day sheds not its glorious ray, let there be light. The history of the hymn goes like this. The hymn, which praises God for his light, both the physical light by which we see and the spiritual light of his revelation, is Thou whose almighty word. The text was written by John Marriott, who was born at Cottsebach, near Lutterworth, England, on September 11, 1780, the son of R. Marriott, who was minister at Cottsebach. After being educated at Rugby and at Christ Church, Oxford, he became a minister in the Church of England in 1804, and for 4 years he was tutor at the Dalkeith Palace of George Henry, Lord Scott, where he became a close friend of the author Sir Walter Scott. In recognition of this, the Duke of Buccleugh invited him to be minister at Church Lawford in Warwickshire, a position which he held for the rest of his life. However, he resided in Devonshire near the sea, occasionally travelling to the Church Lawford to preach, but also serving various churches there. Although he had produced several hymns, none of these were published, except a few with his permission before his death at Exeter, England, on March 31st, 1825. The date given for this hymn, Thou whose almighty word, is 1813. Samuel W. Duffield, in his English hymn, says that his text was first published in Dr. Raffles' collection in 1816. The original poem began, Thou whose eternal word. Several tunes have been used with the hymns. The song is considered as a missionary hymn, encouraging such efforts by appealing to the 4 elements. Each stanza ends with the theme of let there be light. Just as God spoke into existence the physical light which is so necessary for life on earth, so he has provided the spiritual light of his word through Christ by means of the revelation of the Holy Spirit that is necessary for the redemption of mankind from sin. As usual, I'll be singing the version which I learned from my church when I was young, and with due apologies if there is any mistake with the rendering of the hymn. Thou whose mighty word, chaos and darkness heard, and took their flight. Hear us, we humbly pray, and where the gospel's day sheds not its glorious ray, let there be light. Thou who didst come to bring on thy redeeming wing healing and sight, health to the sick in mind, sight to the inly blind, O now to all mankind let there be light. Spirit of truth and love, Love-giving holy dove, speed for thy flight, move on the water's face, bearing the lamp of grace, and in earth's darkest place let there be light. Holy and blessed three, glorious Trinity, wisdom, love, might, boundless as ocean's tide, rolling in fullest pride, through the world far and wide, let there be light. Through the world